So unfortunately, due to recent circumstances, the Puritan that has a buckle on his hat and his shoes that lives inside my soul has passed away in what I could only describe as a forced ego death forced by my own hand. You're probably thinking, hey girl, what do you mean by that? Well, let me explain. I wanted to learn a little bit more about leathercraft, how to put hardware on things, how to punch a grommet into something, how to cut edges by using like a sharp object and a hammer, and somehow I found a class that was nearby to me, and so I was like, ugh, this is fate. And the one that caught my eye is because it was goth, and for Halloween were these like bat cuff bracelets, and I was like, ugh, that's perfect. My favorite animal is bats. I'm goth. This is gonna be perfect for me. So I signed up right away, and the classes were called like After Dark, which made sense because it was at night. I show up, I'm excited, I introduce myself very eagerly. Another person shows up wearing a dog collar, and we're off to learn this skill of leather. And right off the bat, the instructor, who's a super nice guy, goes on to explain that you need to use these safely and with like a word so that you don't get like stuck while wearing them. And I thought in my head that's a little bit odd, and I said out loud like, ugh, I'm just here to use these as an accessory, haha. And then he continued to explain like using them safely, and I was a little bit confused by that, but you have to believe me, it was not until I was adding my first D-ring to my halfway done bracelets that I fully realized what I was making and where I was making it. I shot past the point of being embarrassed, and I went right into acceptance. I was asking the instructor to like help fit it to my wrist and asking him to adjust it to be a little bit tighter. Person across from me is explaining to me how they intend to use these bracelets. I'm nodding my head, having a good conversation about it. Let me just add, I am too afraid to go to the back area of Spencer's. Notable trait in high school was shaming my own friends for getting boyfriends. Grew up in a Baptist environment. So, word to the wise, if you ever are too scared to go somewhere, just show up anyway. Your brain will give up halfway through, but it turns out, despite mortification, your body will keep going.